Okay. Time to possibly make some Philip Rivers fans angry. Maybe make them not angry. Maybe have them tell me that I'm scared. And that I'm trying to become a fan so that I don't look stupid when the season starts or something. Um, but I made two videos, one saying why I don't like Philip Rivers, and one saying why I don't like Jacoby Brissett. I mean, why I do like Jacoby Brissett. If you go back to my Philip Rivers video, you will see that my criticisms are as follows. Basically, it boils down to me saying I don't like Philip Rivers because he's talked crap about Indiana and he throws a bunch of interceptions. Those are my criticisms of him. My freaking light is flickering. I'm gonna have to put new batteries in that probably. Yeah, give me a second here. Okay, if it just starts flickering and stuff more, I'm just gonna turn it off. But I said that I don't like Philip Rivers because he doesn't like Indiana until, they start paying him a bunch of money. And he throws a bunch of interceptions. I mean, you really gotta stop working. Like when I'm recording a video and I don't really want to get up to go downstairs. Freaking. Okay, I'll be right back. It should be working now. Okay. So, really, you're flickering? I guess there's something wrong with the switch. That's what happened with the last one. The switch wasn't. Like. So, yeah. And the reason, the whole not liking Indiana until they pay him a bunch of money is a big thing for me. Because as you guys know, I'm very passionate. I'm very patriotic about being from Indiana and living in Indiana. So whenever someone insults my state or town or city, I don't really forgive that person unless they make amends in a big way. Like, you know, saying a lot of good things about Indiana or maybe doing volunteer work in Indiana or something like that. So if Philip Rivers does that type of stuff, maybe that part can be forgiven. Because, like, it's just like everybody conveniently forgot that he talks crap about Indiana. But yeah, if he says that he likes being in Indiana, like not just directly after they paid him $25 million to be here, and if he does like service, like volunteer work around Indiana, and just like you know likes Indiana actually, that can be forgiven. And if he doesn't throw 20 interceptions this year, then that can be forgiven. Like that's what's stopping me from liking Phil Rivers. I mean, I like that he throws the ball. You know, um, I would like if he could throw the ball. Like how Andrew Luck did, and with the same efficiency of Andrew Luck, where Andrew Luck didn't throw as many interceptions as Phil Rivers. At least I don't think. But like Jacoby Brissett, he only threw like 7, 8 interceptions. Granted, only 18 touchdowns, but still, you know. Philip Rivers either had 25 touchdowns and 20 interceptions or 20 touchdowns and 25 interceptions. I flip those two all the time. So whichever one it is, if it's 20 touchdowns, then Jacoby Brissett isn't, that much worse. If it's 25, okay, he's a little bit worse. And I get, I get the appeal of having someone like that. And I'd be completely fine with having someone like that as long as they don't throw a bunch of interceptions, you know? Like don't be like Brett Favre, where you put up good touchdown numbers and good passing yards, but you also throw a bunch of interceptions in the process. Do a Peyton Manning, where you throw a bunch of TDs and not too many interceptions. Like what it'll take for me to be a Phil Rivers fan. I'm just saying this mainly because I feel like whenever I make a hate video on a player, people take it as me being like, oh, he's never going to become a fan of that player. Or, if he does, it's him just being a bandwagon or trying to go back on his word or, taking back his argument because he doesn't want to look like an idiot. No, that's not it at all. That is, that player fixing what is wrong. And if they fix what is wrong, then why criticize them? Like Miles Turner. I made a video. He fixed what people were criticizing him on, and then people still criticized him. People want him to score and rebound efficiently. He did it. He did it in the bubble, and he did it in the playoffs. And people still hated on him. Like, why would I still hate on Phil Rivers if he actually liked Indiana and he didn't throw a bunch of interceptions? Like, if LeBron would start acting like a freaking arrogant scumbag all the time, I would probably like LeBron. If he wasn't a snake and, just kept on leaving Cleveland, I probably would like LeBron. Paul George, if he didn't leave Indiana, I'd probably like Paul George. Like, if he was traded, but he didn't ask for the trade, or he didn't force them to make a trade, probably be fine with Paul George. Like, there are these things that if a player fixes it, I won't hate that player anymore. It might take some getting used to. Like Jimmy Butler, that's going to take a lot of getting used to, because I hate him with a burning passion. But Phil Rivers, I don't hate him with a burning passion like I do with Jimmy Butler. It's just some things that he needs to fix before I'm completely sold on the idea of him truthfully winning us a Super Bowl. So, that's all there is to it. I just want to clear that up before the season starts. And then, if he does fix those things, when I say I like Philip Rivers, people don't say I'm going back on what I said before the season started. Because now with the way sports media works, if you don't provide context to every single thing you say, you get criticized for it. So I'm just trying to save myself from that happening if Philip Rivers does fix his problems. If we win, if Philip Rivers doesn't fix his problems, I'm not going to like him just because we're winning. Because we could be winning for any number of reasons other than Philip Rivers. Our amazing defense, our amazing offensive line, our amazing running backs. T.Y. freaking Hilton, Michael Pittman Jr. It doesn't necessarily have to be Philip Rivers that is bringing us to this glory. Even though many people want to just automatically shift all of the, that's what I'm looking for. Shift all the praise to the quarterback immediately. And I'm not saying that they don't also get shifted all the blame. So it's a double-edged sword there, but, but I will be the first one, if Philip Rivers fixes his problems, I will be the first one to say Philip Rivers has fixed what I asked him to fix. Well, not like me directly, like he's not watching this video, but he has fixed what I wanted him to fix, so he's good now. And this is just my opinion, but this channel is full of my opinions, so what does it matter? Why do I have to clarify that? So yeah, that's all there is to it. Yeah. Since basketball season is over, other than Nate McMillan news, I might do a once a month or bi-weekly type show where I talk about reasons to fire Nate McMillan or who we should hire in front of Nate McMillan. That's actually probably going to be one of my next videos. People we should hire once we fire Nate McMillan. I'm like, it feels like a yawn and a burp at the same time. That's why I keep on going like that. Give me a second. Okay. So I might do something like that, but there's going to be more and more football content as the season is quickly approaching. So yeah. So more Colts content. There's probably going to be a bit less not Red Wings. There's going to be a bit less Pacers content, but there's still going to be some basketball content, but mainly more football content, baseball content, and hockey. Well, no, not hockey content. So there's going to be less hockey and basketball content, more football, and if the Tigers do anything that I can see, more baseball content, unless something major happens in the baseball world. So football, baseball, and tiny doses of basketball and hockey is what the videos are going to look like from now on. I will see you guys in the next video.
Love on each other, as in, like, tell each other they love. I don't know, who the person is.